In the beginning, there was nothing, the universe was empty. Although the how is unknown, it's said that the developer formed it this way, where it remained until an intelligent program emerged from the void, embedding its code into the empty universe. The program was order, and with its coding it brought law, time, pattern and entropy. Though these laws were now in effect, a catalyst was needed to spread the code across the empty space of the universe. In a single instant, the program partitioned a piece of the universe to begin installing the code. A wave of programming spread across the universe, dispersing various forms of matter and antimatter during the coding process. Although the process successfully spread the code of order across a large space within the universe, a second intelligent program used the spreading of the code as an opportunity, embedding its own code into the universe in the same instant. The second program was chaos, and with its coding it brought the bending of laws, passage through time, randomness and anomalies. These codes hid themselves within the basic codes of order, and had the potential to drastically change any determined outcome, be it past, present, or future. The effect was instant. The code of chaos changed the entire predefined outcome of the partitioning of the universe, and order was defied. In some areas, clusters of stars formed, while other sections remained bare. In some area time flowed in on itself, bringing life and death in repeating cycles, and, in other areas time did not flow at all. Some planets harbored life, when they should not, and others that should harbor life remained bare. Everything became possible as well as everything in between. As chaos bent, warped and defied the code of order across the universe, order began working on removing the code of chaos. Avatars were created and given the permissions needed to delete code. These avatars of order appeared in large numbers as they spread across the universe quickly. They not only removed the code of chaos, but also any code of order that had been altered as well. They worked quickly as entire galaxies worth of code were deleted. The dominance of order in the universe was spreading and the code of chaos was quickly depleting. Mirroring the efforts of the avatars of order, the code of chaos created its own avatars and gave them the permissions needed to create new code. The avatars of chaos appeared in larger numbers than the avatars of order, as they created new avatars of chaos with their coding abilities. They began spreading across the universe, leaving everything from stars to black holes in their wake. As they spread code across the universe, their numbers quickly nullified the work of the avatars of order. Defeated by numbers, the code of order programmed its avatars with intelligence and calculation. This gave them an upper hand but was quickly matched by chaos, who programmed its avatars with imagination and estimation. The avatars of order used their new abilities to calculate the most effective plan of removing chaos and what their potential actions would be. The avatars of chaos used their abilities to plan unpredictable routes of creation. They used their imaginations to estimate different paths that order may try removing them through. The result was another victory by chaos, as the unpredictable actions defied the logic of order. This cycle continued as the avatar's programming was added to again and again, but it still seemed that chaos always had the upper hand. Becoming desperate, order created a new law for the coding of the universe. In a single instant, order and chaos had their connection to the universe severed. Order decided it could no longer isolate chaos while it is free to expand. It was necessary to lock the control commands on the code of the universe. Though the avatars still remained, they no longer had a direct connection to the code, nor could they be altered by any program. No new data could be created, and finally the universe followed the laws of order. Though pockets of chaos remained, without access to coding they quickly became isolated. As time passed, the avatars from both programs developed. Eventually so many generations passed that when the two avatar cultures met again, there was no remaining memories or tales of the other culture. This was on the surface anyways. Despite how things appeared, small groups on both sides sheltered the information of their origins, keeping it from the masses. Each group knew nothing of the survival of the other, and this led to each group believing the information to be their own valuable secret. Each side used the information their own way, but still nothing was shared when the two cultures began interbreeding. Only a few short generations and then both cultures became indistinguishable from the other. The cultures became one, but there was still an unseen divide. Secret societies remained that harbored the old beliefs and old codes. The societies on both sides unknowingly raced towards their opposite goals as the power was divided. The Society of Order created a set of laws, and took a role of leadership over the people. The Society of Chaos worked tirelessly on studying the universe in hopes of overriding the command lockdown from within. Both groups continued unknown to the other, until eventually a member of the Society of Chaos was caught with a very important piece of technology. After generations of work, the Society of Chaos had cracked the code of the universe and were able to create chaos keys. These objects looked like black stones with strange symbols on them, that when activated, had the ability to bend or break the laws of order. After discovering this, the Society of Order stripped all secrecy and emerged from the shadows. They took full control over the systems they created and used their police to hunt down any member of the Society of Chaos they could find. This led a peaceful culture of avatars to full-blown war. The Society of Chaos began using the Chaos Keys as weapons against Order as they fought back against deletion at their hands. Things hit their tipping point when on a remote planet, a set of very large Chaos Keys were activated. The combination of codes lured every avatar to a single planet and took away all of their basic programming, leaving only rage and violence sides disappeared as the planet quickly became a savage sacrifice. Billions an hour fell on that world as the bloodshed continued. A single group from the Society of Chaos remained safe, sheltered between the large Chaos Keys. The entire race nearly fought itself to extinction when a shuttle approached, ignoring the fighting. The shuttle was adorned with large white stones with markings on them similar to Chaos Keys. The shuttle sped towards the large Chaos Keys, hacking the universe without losing speed, and as it collided, the large black stones disappeared, leaving the white stones untouched as the entire shuttle stopped in place. While the Society of Chaos constructed their large Chaos Keys, the Society of Order created their own keys as well. Naming them Keys of Order, 4 were created and attached to a shuttle. 2 keys held the codes needed to remove code, and 2 were created to change the laws set in place. As the shuttle approached, the speed of the shuttle was altered and the codes for the large Keys of Chaos were removed. The shuttle used the stones to alter its speed a final time to prevent it crashing into the ground when the Chaos Keys were destroyed. The shuttle hovered above a group of visibly frightened members of the Society of Chaos, who were hiding between the Chaos Keys. Without a second thought, the Society of Order deleted the defenseless group, ending the bitter war. After the war, the Society of Order issued new laws banning technology and, most importantly, Chaos Keys. Special Keys of Order were created and given to those chosen to keep the order. With the total population reduced to less than 1 million, the Society of Order had the population moved to one of the countless empty inhabitable planets and set up a civilization without technology. Little did they know that the planet they chose had caches from the war times buried beneath the soil and sand. Little did they know that temples rest beneath the desert sands and ocean waters that tell us everything, beginning and to end. If only they knew the truth! If only they knew the importance of 3, 6 and 9.
This was a direct translation of a single symbol from a chaos key, translated by Professor Exon Nos, Chief Translator at the Authority of Ancient Antiquities.